Okay, this is a side-by-side with a turbo 7M GTE power steering pump and a GE power steering pump. Minor differences. The bracket that allows you to hold the power steering pump in place when you pivot it. This is your adjustment for the belt tension. That is different. I don't know if this is a year difference or if that's a turbo, non-turbo difference. It's one difference though. And another big one, on the back side, you can see the air connections there are pointing up kind of straight at me. And look at the NA one, it's pointing down. So the orientation of that part on the back is different. And you can see there are some mounting holes there. And it looks like it could be varied. It looks like it's square, so you could just rotate it. I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's fine. It just means that I might need a little bit of extra tube there. It's an NA chassis, but it's all modified, so the power steering reservoir is not where it originally was for an NA or for a GTE. So it doesn't really matter for me, it's just a little bit extra plumbing. I think this might actually be easier to get to, but that's alright, no biggie. Actually, no, I'm sorry, this might be easier to get to. So, when it's in the car, it'll be like this. So here the hoses are going to come out to the left, where with the old orientation, see if I can do this without dripping oil everywhere, they point straight up, which is a shorter distance, but it's actually a lot more difficult to get to when it's in car, because then it's just pointing up right into your intake, and it's hard to get to, hard to see. This should be a little bit easier because it'll point down and away. So there you go, side by side on power steering pumps. I never knew the difference. I had some trouble getting mine to fit correctly, and now I think I might see why, because I was using the NA pump on a GTE block and GTE bracket, which didn't work very well. There you go.